When most people hear the words human trafficking, they picture far-off places or dramatic kidnappings. But experts say that image is often wrong and the real danger may be closer than you think. The National Human Trafficking Hotline reported over 1,000 cases in Alabama over the last 5 years, and experts say many more go unreported. Bo Williams with the North Alabama Human Trafficking Task Force explains why having the right information is key. You've probably seen the warnings online about white vans in parking lots or strangers lurking at stores, but experts say that's not the full picture.
There is so much information on human trafficking online in particular that is not particularly reliable. It may be hearsay, it may be rumor. You know, the white vans in the Walmart parking lot, that's a common one that you see that has almost nothing to do with reality.
In reality, human trafficking is often much quieter and is happening in cities just like Huntsville.
Well, there are human trafficking cases anywhere there are people. And Huntsville is, we're talking about a metro area of over 500,000 people now. It's not far to I-65 from here. There's an international airport here. Anywhere that there are people to be victims and people to be, unfortunately, buyers can be a place for human trafficking.
And both victims and traffickers come from all backgrounds, not just the ones people imagine. According to the Polaris Project, over 16,700 individual victims of human trafficking were identified in 2023 across the U.S., with more than 70% involving sex trafficking. But labor trafficking is rising, especially in industries like agriculture, construction, and domestic work.
There's sex trafficking, there's labor trafficking, and that's men, women, and children. There's no specific demographic. And that goes for the trafficker as well. You know, we think of traffickers being, you know, big, nasty men, I guess, and traffickers can be any demographic as well. We've seen men be convicted, women be convicted.
That's why the North Alabama Human Trafficking Task Force is focused on elevating real voices, people who are actively fighting this crisis and survivors who lived it.
It's very important to us that we have people who are actually engaged in the fight, people who can say, yes, I was there when this happened to me. I am engaged in this fight. This is what I do. This is what I see. This is the face of human trafficking as I see it.
Human trafficking doesn't always look like a crime scene. It can look like a job offer, a relationship, or a promise that turns into control. And recognizing those signs could save a life. If you suspect something isn't right, call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888 or text HELP to 233-733.